If you can keep your head all about you losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't tell lies, or being hated, don't give way to hate, and yet don't look too good or too nice. If you can dream and not make dreams your lifestyle, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet, triumph and disaster, and treat those two aspects just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth, you're spoken, twisted by ways that seem to trap fools, but which the things you gave your life to, broken, still build up warning tools. If you can make one hit of all your winnings and risk it on one day that you toss and lose, and start again at your beginnings, and will never go the word about your loss. If you can fall so hard to name and sing to save your turn long after they're gone, and sing and run when there's nothing in it except the world says to you, you're none. If you can talk with crowds and keep it virgin, or walk with kings and hold the common touch, as neither foes nor loving friends can hate you, with all men conquer you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is enough. You'll be a winner. Yes.
Morality, the principal distinction between right and wrong, or good and bad. In common beliefs, morality is taught by parents, teachers, mentors to children on what is good and bad. So does this answer the question that humans are born good or bad, or maybe a clean slate that can be changed into either of the two? This clip shows proof in this theory that children are taught the difference between good and evil.
The kids get to decide how many tokens they'll get versus how many will go to another child they're told will come in later.
I love coins.
They're told the tokens can be traded in for prizes.
So you can say green, and if you say green, then you get this one, and the other girl doesn't get any. Or you can say blue, and if you say blue, then you get these two, and the other girl gets these two. So, green.
Green.
The youngest kids in the study will routinely choose to get fewer prizes for themselves
Green.
just to get more than the other kid.
I'll pick green.
In some cases, a lot more.
Hey.
The youngest children in these studies are obsessed with social comparison.
So you get 7, she doesn't get any.
Green.
They don't care about fairness. What they want is they want relatively more.
But a funny thing happens as kids get older.
Green.
Around 8, they start choosing the equal fair option more and more.
Green.
And by 9 or 10, we saw kids doing something really crazy,
Green.
deliberately giving the other kid more.
Green or blue?
Green.
They become generous. Chalk one up to society. They've already been educated.
They've been educated, they've been enculturated, they have their heads stuffed full of the virtues that we might want to have their heads stuffed with.
What if morality came within, and even young babies have a sense of right and wrong? One study proves that babies have an inherent ability to distinguish the difference between right and wrong.
Does Wesley here, at the ripe old age of 5 months, know the difference between right and wrong? Wesley watches as the puppet in the center struggles to open up a box with a toy inside. The puppy in the yellow shirt comes over and lends a hand. Then the scene repeats itself, but this time the puppy in the blue shirt comes and slams the box shut. Nice behavior? Mean behavior, at least to our eyes. But is that how a 5-month-old sees it? And does he have a preference?
Hey, do you remember these guys from the show?
To find out, a researcher who doesn't know which puppet was nice and which was mean offers Wesley a choice.
Who do you like?
He can't answer, but he can reach.
That one.
Wesley chose the good guy, and he wasn't alone.
That one.
More than 3/4 of the babies tested reached for the nice puppet.
That one.
Wynn tried it out on even younger babies, 3-month-olds, who can't control their arms enough to reach, but they can vote with their eyes, since research has shown that even very young babies look longer at things they like.
Which one do you like?
Daisy here looked at the mean puppet for 5 seconds, then switched to the nice one for 33.
Babies, even at 3 months, looked towards the nice character and looked hardly at all, much shorter times towards the unhelpful character.
So basically, as young as 3 months old, we human beings show a preference for nice people over mean people.
Study after study after study, the results are always consistently babies feeling positively towards helpful individuals in the world and disapproving, disliking, maybe condemning individuals who are anti.
If by Rudyard Kipling shows the type of person that a father wants his son to be. The reason why I chose this poem was because parents and parental figures shape and mold their children so that they would grow into a person of their choosing. Like in Brave New World, Mustafa Mond molds and shapes the people of the New World State to be the way he. By Aldous Huxley, the children are modified and conditioned to believe certain things. With the use of new technology, they are able to instill moral values into their citizens. In one part of the novel, a character said that sleep hypnopia, which is when phrases or sayings are repeated when one is asleep, causing them to retain certain information without even thinking, was the greatest moralizing force of all time. Brave New World is a satire, which is the use of exaggerations to make a point. One peculiar thing about Brave New World is all of the taboo things in it are not becoming true today. In a morality study done on many diverse individuals, it shows that which moral issue is more acceptable in the people's eyes. In the chart, the morale issue that has the most difference is pornography. There's a 30% difference. And also, premarital sex has a big difference as well. In Brave New World, both moral issues were daily aspects of the people's life. Brave New World was a warning to the general public, but study shows that we as a population are not taking heed to Huxley. Huxley is a man before his time, and maybe in the future we will succumb to a Brave New World-like society.